People often ask me what it is about fabrication that I really enjoy. It's difficult to put it on one thing. There's never just one thing, but if I really had to sum it up, it's the satisfaction. I guess it would be the knowing that the job is always going to push my brain. The job is always going to challenge me. It's always going to give me more. It's never going to be the same thing, over and over again. Even if, two people come in with identical cars and identical mods, I'll build them two different ways and make them perform the same. It's that level of, satisfaction that I get out of it when their faces light up that really shows me that it's like, I have achieved what somebody else had in mind. I actually filled in the blanks and I put it all together. It's really a fantastic career. I'm serious, I just can't get enough of it. I know that there's so many people out there that want to learn more, and I know that there's so many people that share the same passions. I can tell when they write in, they send in a message, or they tag me in a post or anything like that. I can tell that there's so much involved in it. They share the same passions and everything else that I do too. I know that there's a lot of people out there that that think the same way and do the same thing. So it's just been one of those maybe I can find a way to put everybody together on the same page. Maybe I can find a way to really bring what everybody does and share the same passions and really demonstrate it on one piece. I just was sitting in the middle of working on putting an episode together. I don't remember which one it was, and just for some reason it just popped in my head, Chain Fab. I was like, well, it's a unique name, it'd be like Chain Fab. What could I do with that? And it just something related to getting everybody together. It's always been on the back of my brain how to really bring this community together and and whatnot, and make something really cool all as one. When we're all in different places, and it was just like light went off inside of my head, and I'm like, you know what? Let's make something cool. Just a very basic, whatever. It could be a plate of something, or it could be just whatever. It could just make something, mail it off to whoever, have them fill it out, or add to it, or change it, or do whatever they wanted to do with it. And then they'll mail it off to somebody else, and they'll do whatever they want. They'll mail it off to somebody else, and it could go literally anywhere in the entire world, and somebody has the ability to express their creative talents and to really do whatever it is that they do based on everybody else. So you have this one masterful piece that that everybody has put their own unique additions to it, or their own unique renditions, or they do anything that they want. And just to see something like that come together would just be absolutely insane to see, how cool a piece could become if it just, gets passed along, and then eventually it'll get back to me. I guess to sweeten the deal a little bit more, I thought more about it. I named it the Chain Fab Experiment because it really is just to see how it would go. I don't know how people, if they'd be receptive to it or not. I have no idea. So it was just let me just call it the Chain Fab Experiment. Made the little plaque there, and then stick it into a box with some instructions there, and then at the end of the day, it's going to get sent all over the place. And if it comes back to me, completely done up, and I feel there's nothing more that could be done, or whatever the case is, or the whole thing just kind of loses fuel and nobody really cares about it, or if it just falls flat on its face and everybody's like, what are you doing, you idiot? People don't need to be doing this, whatever. There's return instructions in there, so it can come right back here to the shop, and as soon as it does, I'm going to give it away. So basically what everybody needs to do is get on Instagram, YouTube, obviously, Facebook, any one of the places where hashtags are being used. Twitter, I guess, I'm not on there, but any one of these places where hashtags get used, and you just follow along with that hashtag, the hashtag Chain Fab Experiment. I'm the first one with it. It's lucky that I came up with that name, but it's a way for you to track it, to see exactly where everything goes, and to figure out who gets it next, what they did, and go from there. And if you're lucky, you might catch it. You might catch somebody, wanting to send it out to whoever. And if you're tracking along and you find it, maybe they'll send it to you. So it can quite literally go to anybody's doorstep anywhere in the world. All you got to do is be ready for it and follow the instructions and send it on out. So let's just hope that this takes off and we see something really, really cool kick off for season 3 of TFS here. And yeah, as soon as it comes back to me, I'll be giving it away.